Ah, we go down as well. Should I go down first or up first? I'm thinking up first. Let's go up. Yes, 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 I'm coming. Oh, I forgot about the bridge. Should have done downstairs first. Oh well. Can't be that important, surely. Interesting that is there. What, to get down to that lower quest? I'm not quite sure why that's there specifically. Hi guys. Don't look down. It actually doesn't bother me. Okay, there's a drink stall over there. Ruing Merchant. Are you Lewin? If only I'd come a few days earlier. Didn't sleep well? Ah, yes. The inn is great. The owner is friendly and the service is good. We foreign merchants like staying here. But there is one problem. The noise insulation is bad. I could hear the buzz of conversation next door while lying in bed at night. I don't know if the man and woman next door was speaking in a dialect or something. I could understand the words, but not the meaning. That sounds very lewd, but sure. A few days earlier, yep. The inn owner said that the person who was my neighbour was a researcher or something and wrote papers all day. Too bad it seems like he disappeared a few days ago and the room's been let out. People who moved in are a couple who can't stop yapping. If I'd arrived a few days ago, I'd be done with my business and on my way, instead of being bothered by all the noise all night and unable to sleep. Who's in the room next to you and has left? That seems like a pretty important question to ask. Ah, no, we were going sideways. This bulletin board is set up by the Portmaster of Port Ormos to publicise important matters in and around Port Ormos. Questions or doubts regarding the notices on the bulletin board can be posted here as well. Okay. Ooh, we can talk to the merchants here. Projeva and Alexandra. Oh yeah, what you're wearing is pretty too. I like your asymmetry in your glove bangle. The new business deal is not confirmed yet. The cargo ship's been found, but I haven't found a suitable harbour, so the ship can't dock and unload for now. We have to hurry. We can't leave the cargo for too long. How will we handle the batch of goods that doesn't have confirmed buyers after the ship arrives? When the time comes, we will dispose of that batch of old goods. But it still depends on how much cargo that ship is carrying. That sounds like a very boring conversation. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for choosing to stay with us. If you require any assistance, please let me know. What is this place? Kitties! This inn was opened by my father, and I am the hostess. If you'd like to stay here, please register your name, number of guests, reason for your stay, and number of days you'll be staying. Oh, of course. If you don't want to leave your information, that's fine too. The registration is just for us to provide you with better service. By the way, you can use the elevator in front of the inn whether you're a guest or not, so you don't have to climb up the long incline. Oh, hey, thanks. If you're afraid of heights, there's something we can do. Oh yes, did you see a researcher with messy hair and dirty clothes on the way here? No, but I am curious about him since he keeps being mentioned. I did not. Okay, he might have left Port Ormos. His name is Amandeep, and he's a researcher who's lived here for a very long time. He makes a living by mentoring young researchers writing papers. A few days ago, I think it was the day the sea monsters were out and about. The sea monsters were out and about? What? He went out and didn't come back without settling his bill with us. I'm not looking for him to settle his bill though. I'm just worried that he is in some sort of trouble because he just disappeared so suddenly. I've asked everyone in Port Ormos to help look for him, but to no avail. Why can't you give me that quest? That sounds like a fun quest. Nargis, Rozan, Lael, and Unknown Cat. Okay, so I can take that down when I go down to the bottom level. Shapur. Shishi, are you there? Wait, was it Shishi or was it Sissy? Sissa. I can't remember how his name was pronounced. Sissa. I think it was Sissa. But it doesn't sound right. Anyway. Isn't that the cat from the across the way? Oh, are you a customer? Sissa is my cat's name. I was just asking it a question. But this fellow's been capricious recently and doesn't respond no matter how much I call. Yeah, he's at the fishmonger. Never mind, no need to worry. They're probably looking for trouble with... Yes, that is exactly what she's doing. I better ask my daughter to help with the check-in. Sarah. Sarah, you there? Sarah's busy. Oh, you're at the door and you still can't tell who I am. I'm the owner of this inn, which means that this zone is owned by me. Oh, look, sister. Young people's attention span is terrible these days. Where did that verbal run off to now? Well, I've already told you where she went. You don't let me in? I'm so sorry for climbing a door like that, sir. It's very unorthodox of me. Adesh, hairdresser. Do you need an in-room haircut service? Dude, I would give all the game money I have for a freaking outfit. And you are? I'm a hairstylist at your service. Leave your hair to me. I'll create the most fashionable and suitable hairstyle for you. Between cutting, pamming, and colouring, I'm the best at colouring, especially colour mixes. If I were to design a style for you, for example, a little longer here and a little shorter on the back. Shorter in the back? It doesn't get any shorter, sir. It's as short as it gets. That'd frame your face better. You literally described my current hairstyle. In a gradient colour. It would be wonderful. I think you need eyeballs. Foreigners, have you seen...
History is sometimes even more exciting than legend.
Have you seen Amandi? I don't remember the first 4 letters. I think it was Iman. It was definitely deep. It's a shame that the alliance was destroyed. What alliance? Hey, did you not hear the story I just told you? That's okay. I'll tell you again. You didn't tell me a story, but okay. Back then, when Port almost wasn't as peaceful, the alliance of the 29 ocean days was established. What the hell's a day? The major pirate leaders who joined took stock of the situation and established their division of power and the alliance. Each alliance leader, or day, vowed to live together in peace and prosperity. But they did not expect that. A traitor? Yes, that was part of it. They are profit-oriented pirates after all, so a friendly coexistence is not their style. But I think where there's a conflict, there must be a winner. It's not like there isn't even one day left, right? But everyone is equal in the face of a sea monster invasion. According to folk legend, a huge sea beast never seen before stirred up a giant wave that wiped out the alliance overnight. Oh, what a great story. It's a pity that it's only written about in scientific papers. Wait, the demise of pirates was written about in scientific papers? That is a strange place. Ah, we go down the other side and there's another lift. Can I just take this one? How do I get on it? How do I get on it?
Thank you for choosing.
You must be the one over here because that doesn't make any sense. That's like a pulley or something. This must be the lift. But how do I get it to come? Oh, I just walk up to it. Whoop! Thank you. Babak, shop owner. Welcome to my shop. This is the largest imported goods shop. It's such a tiny store in Port Ormos. It is under the direct management of the academia. I'm a researcher and the shop manager. There are a lot of tax exemptions due to official guarantees, so please be assured that these foreign goods are reasonably priced. It all discourages smuggling in some way. What do you actually sell? Huh. Okay, he generally does get imports. Wow. Shardy, crafts merchant. Ooh, I like what you're wearing too. It's pretty. Everyone's right. If you do business with the Lord, you are sure to make money. The Lord? Haven't you heard? He's famous among us merchants. Lord Sangamabe. Many people haven't met the Lord himself, but as long as the Lord reveals business information, you can just trust it. Following it leads to sure profit. Look at this batch of rugs I've got. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to sell them because of the quality and high cost. But the Lord said not to worry and that I'd make a good deal, so I was bold and asked for the price I wanted. And the result was solid. I made a good profit even after paying a high trade fee. Who is this Lord? You're a little far from home there, sir. Siga, collector. Financial compensation, that's all they can offer. Is this something that can be solved through paying money? What? I came all the way from Fontaine to have a serious and vigorous academic discussion with the researchers about the ancient books in my collection. But as soon as my feet touched the shore, I was swarmed by researchers who made a huge mess of my books. I said it was out of love for knowledge, but I saw that they were all port staff, and no one was reading the books earnestly. They were flipping carelessly through my books or muttering, "No need to bother the great marcher with these. My books are rare antiquities." Antiques. How dare they call them these? This is an outrage. My books have now been devalued, and all I did was compensating me with money. Grammatical issue. How can I not be angry at them? I don't disagree, sir. I don't disagree. You should be angry at them. Whose ship is this? Desai, Aromat Mercenary. Oh, is this a mercenary place? No? Hi? Hello. Wow, this one's full of words. What about Venita? She's also full of words. Sorry, my colleagues and I are not good at small talk. It's easy to get distracted by talking after all. This is the Wakala Funduk? No idea. Many people come here to do business every day. Interest rates can incite disputes, so this place must be strictly guarded. You're right. I must also remind you that if you are new to the city, it's best not to trust those who wear the uniform of the Eremites. Especially those who peddle dangerous goods related to obtaining knowledge. They are driven by money and are not afraid to cross lines considered unforgivable by the academia. Interesting that you're saying that, given that you're an Eremite yourself. Okay. Tavernier. Merchant. Maybe I should pick another place. Change venue? I mean, somewhere else to do business. I'm a merchant from Fontaine. I focus on fine clockwork machinery and luxury goods. I stayed in Mondstadt for a while, but it's too late back for me. I thought Sumeria as a country of wisdom would boast laws and orders as strict as Fontaine. I never expected such a lax and unsophisticated atmosphere here. The only thing not so lax is the trade supervisors who are always making trouble for me. I'm just selling stuff from Fontaine. Why do they keep questioning me? They wouldn't be so naive to expect me to spill my business secrets, would they? I don't know, girl. Only you can tell that truth. Dillabar, trade supervisor. If you're here to make a trade, you have to be prepared to be penniless and not to just dream of overnight riches. Is that intense? This is the Wakala Funduk, the port's trade hub. It looks like a hub. There are so many people here. The total amount of wealth is fixed. When some people make money, some people will lose it. Anyone who's able to make money here must have tricks up their sleeves. If you approach it too casually, well, how about you try your luck at the Kalimi Exchange downtown? Hey, I didn't say I couldn't afford it, alright? I have a lot of money on me, sir. Damn. Goha, trade supervisor. Hello, only transactions within the limits of regulations can be made here. Within the limits. Yes, the contents must be sorted in accordance with the regulations, and the process must also follow regulations. Registration, inspection, approval, contracts, secondary approval. Not one step can be skipped. If any part of the process is not followed, you have to face the consequences at your own risk. Thanks, I was unaware. Alphanasi merchant. An inspection today and tomorrow too. Why is there one every day? Are you alright? Me? I'm okay. I'm holding up. I don't know why, but the poor inspectors have been checking my goods every day. What I'm selling is clearly ordinary Snezhnayan industrial goods, though. But these inspectors seem to always be on edge, as if they are afraid of my wares exploding all of a sudden. I wish they would relax. These constant investigations will affect my business. Dude, having no customers is affecting your business. There's literally nobody here. Nothing from you. Sanjay, the porter, who is sleeping on the job apparently. Are you alright? I can keep going. I can still do it. Look, there are still so many goods waiting to be moved. If I slow down, it's going to affect the economic development of Port Ormos. I really don't think a moment's sleep is going to affect the economic development of Port Ormos. But hey, you continue your narcissistic ways. For the sake of the port's trade flow, I must fall asleep apparently. This is a nice ship. Can I go on it? Hi guys. Whoop! I'm on board. Unfortunately, I cannot go below deck. But still, this is a cool looking ship. I mean, it's no Crux fleet, but I like it. Oopsies, I totally almost yeeted into water. Whew! Thank God I looked before I jumped. Which is rare for me. I usually just hurl myself over the side and go, oh dear, there was nothing to land on. After the fact. In-game. Definitely not IRL. Life is a much different story IRL. So I wonder what that is. I mean, I get that it's a lighthouse, but does it serve any other purpose? Ariana, merchant. Compared to my hometown, the bustling life here suits me better. About your hometown? My hometown is Samaria City. Wait, you think this is more bustling? Permit me to disagree. My family is still there. I moved to Port Ormos to look after the ship. The people back in Samaria, especially the academia researchers, all walked at a pace way too leisurely for me. Okay, that does make sense. Life here is busy, fulfilling, and more profitable. Much better than back home. Even the hot curry I get after work tastes better. Curry. I hate curry. Yeah, curry is one thing everyone in Samaria knows how to cook. Its flavor varies from family to family because every family has their own curry recipe. But most of the curry tastes great. So would you like to have a taste of my recipe? I mean, it's free, so I'll take it. Curry
Eat like a king. You've got to work like a mule.
I mean, yes, but that doesn't make your meal any more palatable to me. But thanks. Who else we got? Oh, I can't cross. I'm not able to get out of the water here. How can I get out of the water? Can I just climb the wall? I don't even remember. Jimmy! Oh dear, what have I triggered? My academic career has been sunk before it could even start. A scholar? Why bother being a scholar? If I had learned to draw in the academia and become an illustrator, I wouldn't have ended up here. I think he's getting a bit hysterical. You know, when we first heard that there was an academia researcher in Port Ormos who groans all day, Papa thought it was some kind of strange tale. But hey, guess he's real. Hey, groaning academia researcher. What? Groaning academia researcher? You talking about me? If you'd met me in the past, I would debate the veracity of such a slanderous title. But now, forget it. I think we're starting one of the other event quests. Go back to where you came from, little one. Don't disturb a young man, mired adrift without a future. People like me should just shrivel like a silent mushroom in a dark corner of the forest. At least the Academia's resources wouldn't be wasted then. I might even be taken back there as some special mushroom sample to be dissected by some real scholar. Jamie the mushroom sample. Wouldn't it be funny if that's how I wound up being remembered by history? Jamie? Oh, so that's your name. Yeah, what about it, little one? It's Paimon, not little one, and I'm Lunara. Lunara and Paimon. Right, noted. So, how may I help you? You know, I don't even know myself, but apparently she knows. Well, we just heard about the rumours of groaning academia researcher in Port Ormos missing an article, and wanted to know what was going on. What's going on, you say? Well, have you heard of this thing that happens of us researchers, for us researchers, called publishing our research? Publishing independent research is how we prove that we are capable, self-sufficient scholars. That's how we graduate from under our mentor's tutelage and into the academic world, where we can then gain renown. That way, we can travel to places in Tibet in the name of collecting research material, with research grants sufficient to cover even fine food and drink. Fine food and drink, huh? Say, you wouldn't mind elaborating on that, would you? Looks like he has some ulterior motives. I was just saying, in truth, I dream of doing things in the academic world. Good food, traveling, fame, these things are just like side benefits. I wouldn't reject them, of course, but either way, we're getting off topic. Anyway, I'm stuck at the publisher research part. The courses at academia, isn't it the academia usually, have a tight schedule already, and I have to get my thesis proposal passed in time. My proposals have been rejected twice. The edibleness of mushrooms on the back of shroom boards was the first one. What a thesis. I actually thought that one was pretty good. Wow. So this sounds like a good subject, one that warrants a couple hundred experiments for sure. I know, right? But my mentor just said, is this even worth looking into? And so refused my request. Absolutely ridiculous. The second time, I applied to research the ecological environment and aquaculture of floating hydrofungi, but got rejected again by my mentor, who called the topic too unambitious. Oh, it was better than the first one. The deadline for submitting the thesis proposal was drawing near, and so I wrote up a very ambitious proposal in a fit of pique. You know, as a way of saying, "You old man, how dare you call me unambitious?" I didn't think my mentor would let it pass so that it would get praise in the academia, but there is no way back from there, so my report became what? A study on the defense deficiencies of biological structures in response to hostile stresses. What kind of biological structures are we talking about? No, Pamela doesn't know what you're talking about. Doesn't sound delicious or interesting either. The research topic of your study should ideally be a bit obscure. To put it in simple terms, creatures in combat will more or less reveal some weaknesses in their defenses. Some weak spots, which should have been well protected, will end up exposed when they make certain movements, and those are the weaknesses I'm collecting for my research. Does this mean I have to go attack things? I have a feeling it does. It's still kind of hard to understand, but it sounds awesome. Well, being awesome doesn't help you fight monsters or take pictures of research materials. I'm just a fragile researcher. This subject is way too dangerous for me. How am I supposed to finish this whole thing? And with an unfinished thesis, I won't be able to graduate. Fighting monsters. Ha! Whatever. Let's just do it. I might get heavily injured, but maybe my mentor will take pity on me and grant me a pass to this poor student. Please don't do that. My thesis proposal has already been submitted. There's no time to switch topics. What can I do? I was too impulsive for my own good. Some researcher I am. I should just go feed myself to a Rishbaland tiger. Wait, no, that might hurt. Maybe I should drown myself in the river near Vimara village instead. The water's cool and clean there. Oh, poor guy. It's partially his fault for ending up, I guess, but still. Lunara, let's just help him, shall we? Well, now that you said this much. Really? But it's a very dangerous job. No worries. We're pretty good at fighting monsters. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Does this mean I can finish my thesis now? I'd even sell myself to you if you can help me do that. You totally don't have to. And we don't want to buy you anyway. Yeah, I'm with Palmer on this one, so I don't want you in any way, shape or form. Sorry, apologies for my lack of composure. How about this then? Let's go to the testing grounds I prepared. You follow Jamie to the testing grounds. Oh, I was going to stop there because my throat is on fire. Which usually happens when I play this game because there's no voice acting. You meant a domain? I thought you just meant creatures in the wild. I misunderstood. Oh dear. Pam didn't realize we had walked all this way here. There's no other way around it, I fear. This is too far from Port Olmos. Well, this is about my test subjects after all. You know, my mentor wanted me to observe every little living being in Teyvat. An impossible task, I tell you. And that's why I started by researching creatures from Sumeria and Liwa. By the way, please hold this. It's a special potion for my research that works within the testing grounds. It's called the Phase Potion, and it was formulated by my seniors at Emerta. It's expensive and complicated to make, so I've only managed to make a few. What's this potion got to do with your experiment? Here's how it works. You will subjectively feel that time will slow down in a very extreme manner after taking the Phase Potion. It'll feel like one moment is eternal. That sounds traumatic. This way you can do more detailed photography and observations. Wait a moment, could you just do that yourself? I thought so too, but it's not that simple. As I said, you'll subjectively feel time slowing down, but your body must not be able to keep up if you aren't agile enough. For example, if you quaff a Phase Potion as a spina crocodile pounces on you, but you are agile enough to dodge its lunging attack, then you will see how its claws are ever so close to your face, yet your body just won't move out of the way. Why can't I move my body? You may think to yourself, but it will be of no use. The paws will still stay so close to you that you can even see the dirty water and mud stains on it. Yikes. So don't underestimate your opponents just because you feel that time is moving slowly. Will do. The fate of my research is in your hands. Defeating opponents in combat will grant phase tinctures that will accumulate up to a certain point where they can be used to enter time dilation mode. You can accumulate up to 3 uses of the phase potion at any one time. After you use the phase potion and enter time dilation mode, you can use your viewfinder to capture your opponent's weaknesses and use super sense skill. When you have captured over 8 such weaknesses, you can unleash buffed super sense skill. Okay. Different opponents have different number of weaknesses on them. Some opponents have golden critical weaknesses. The buffs you will get from spotting one critical weakness are equivalent... Sorry, buffs plural are... Yep, to that which you will get from spotting 2 normal weaknesses. If you exit time dilation without spotting any weaknesses, you will not use up any phase potions. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little confused, but I guess I just go through and make the best of it, right? Which quest is this? What now? It's none of these quests. What? I don't even have this as a quest. What is this? Phase trial. Oh, this is the event thing. Oh. That's... Oh, 9 days. Uh-huh. Okay. And because it's all near the end of the event, they're all unlocked. $30 weaknesses? What? Okay. So kill people to get points with your potion. Use the potion. Do I have to manually find the viewfinder? Like go to escape and then camera or whatever? Or is it going to be a simpler way of doing it? Nah, who knows. It's use a super sense skill when you're spotted at HBC. Okay, cool. So in order to get 30, I would probably have to spot 8 and then use the buffed one to go again. No, I guess we'll figure that out when we do it. This is putting me to sleep, funnily enough, with my sore throat. So I'm going to just depart and leave it there. So how many quests do we have in the middle of nowhere? There's 1, 2, 3. Just a 3 for the moment? Yeah, because we haven't been over here yet. So many quests, so little time. Yeah, buddy, when I play again, I'll get right onto your stuff, okay? It's just my throat's hurting because it always does when I read so much in this game because it's not voice acted in most places. And also, for whatever reason, just continually reading has just pretty much put me to sleep. So I either need to take a nap or stop playing. Like, those are really my 2 options. Not that that means I can play while napping. You knew what I meant, guys.